Hello and welcome to CN 4801. In this session, we will address the third phase in the system design and development, which is systems design. Designing a new system or modifying an existing system should always be behind or be aimed at helping an organization achieving their goals. In this stage, the design team will state the purpose of the system's design and discuss the differences between logical and physical systems designs with the stakeholders to ensure the design specifications of the new system and that the new design will assist in achieving organizational goals. So we need to make sure that the specifications are met. We already gathered the requirements, analyze them, and we are creating the design. In addition, we are connecting those specifications to the organizational goals. The team will develop a request for proposal document which will be used to drive the acquisition of hardware and software required for the new design. The system design answers the question how well the system will solve the problem. The design has two dimensions, logical and physical. The logical design description of the functional requirements of the system, and the physical design will be the specifications of the characteristics of the system or the characteristics of the system components necessary to put the logical design into action. In this stage, we can use the object-oriented approach to design key objects and classes of objects in the new or updated system, taking into consideration the problem domain, the operating environment, and user interface. We need also to consider the sequence of events that must happen for the system to function correctly. Different scenarios for sequence of events can be diagrammed in a sequence diagram. This diagram, the diagram in this slide shows the kayak rental system sequence activities. The sequence diagram will assist in making sure that every object interaction has been captured in the system design. The system will include many elements as been explained before, including software and hardware. The team could develop part of the software or could outsource both software and hardware to a vendor. If using an external vendor, a document called Request for Proposal has to be developed. This document will specify in details the required resources for system design, such as the hardware and software. Some of the options that will be mentioned in the proposal is the financial option of purchasing or leasing the hardware. Once all alternatives have been identified, an evaluation and selecting process will be initiated. In some companies, they will have a selection criteria for the vendor or for the specifications of the hardware that they need in the system, hardware and software. The evaluation will be based on those criteria, and that will differ from not only one organization to another, but also from one system to another. There will be a preliminary evaluation to dismiss unwanted proposals. This evaluation begins after all proposals have been submitted. And the final evaluation, which is a detailed investigation of the proposals offered by the vendors remaining after the preliminary evaluation. The design report will be reflecting the designs or the decisions made and preparing the way for systems implementation. System specifications include technical description of the following: system output, input, and user interfaces, the hardware, the software, databases, telecommunications, personnel, and procedure components, and the way these components are related to each other and to the surrounding environment. This is a sample of the table of contents for a design report. That will be all for the session. If you have any questions, you can email, call, Skype, or come to my office in person to discuss these questions. Have a great day.